Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Hold up. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know. Uh-oh. Hold on one second. I know what's going on over here. All right, now I know I can hear myself now. Let me know if y'all can hear. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Thursday. I hope everyone is doing well on this good Thursday. If you are not, I am praying peace over you. That your day gets better and nothing but positivity. All right, nothing but positivity your way. All right. But anyway, listen, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and do so. Make sure you bang that notification bell so that you don't miss anything. Because when I do pop-up lives like this, not that, there's like any breaking news, but we got some things to talk about, right? And I have a pretty busy day filming today. So I got a lot to do. So I was like, let's just go live. Let's just go live. Let's just do a morning show and let's just have a conversation. So I appreciate you all for being here. Make sure you like this video as you come in. Please make sure you like this video as you come in. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Okay, listen. Um, Let me speak to everybody. Y'all know how I like to do. Let me speak to everybody. Like this video as you come in. Listen, if you would like to show love to the channel, it is greatly appreciated. Here, uh, Cash App $ Chef Don Don 2 via Venmo at Chef Don Don 2 as well. It is again greatly appreciated and needed here to keep the channel going. Like I said, y'all, 2023, I have some very exciting things coming up. I know that you guys, I've kind of hinted at a couple of things, but yeah, y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know. So it's about to be really, 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 really good in 2023. Um, it's about to be one of those years where, well, actually, I'll say 2022. Can I just reflect back on 2022 while I'm live right now? And then I may splice this up and go ahead and make a video out of it with some screenshots and stuff like that. Can I do that? Can I do that? I don't really care if y'all say yes or no. I'm gonna do it anyway. So, I've had some great moments in 2022 in the YouTube world. I really have. I really honestly never knew that I would grow this fast. When I first started doing this, I was like, don't nobody watch me. It would be one person in the chat, and then I would continue to do it, and my views would be like really low, 20 views, 10 views, and it became frustrating to a point where I was like, okay, I'm not fit to do this no more. Like I don't want it to take this long for me to grow because like dog, you see all this other stuff in the algorithm where people, with less subscribers are getting more views or whatever the case may be. So, but anyway, I've met some great people along the way. Shout out to my friend Jeremy Speaks TV. like um meeting him and being able to connect to him, because like one thing that he doesn't even know, and I haven't even told him this. um I may need to save that piece. But the crazy thing is we met and we became the yin to the yang, I guess you would say, in a friendship, where we here to call each other out, calm each other down. We're here to love each other. We're here to just work together. So it's been pretty dope doing things with him, like the Bell Collective reviews and the Love and Marriage Huntsville reviews, the Love and Marriage DC reviews. Just being open and talking amongst ourselves, we've just grown a connection. So, it's just greatly appreciated to, I mean, to say the least, it's greatly appreciated. Um, and how we met is just always crazy. It's always crazy. But the true one's gonna ride with you. The true one's gonna ride with you. So shout out to Jeremy Speaks TV. Um, Let's see, who else have I made like a really genuine connect? Okay, I would say Scotty. Scotty, definitely have made a connection with him, who I've been watching over time, just in these YouTube streets before becoming a YouTuber. Um, there are a lot of people that I still find time to watch only because I like to hear their perspective. I like to support them because they are like great in this game. Shout out to Kempire. Kempire is really dope. He is somebody that um, I do commend a lot of his work. Like his work is super dope. Um, let's see who else. DJ Richie Sky. I still like DJ Richie Sky. I love his I just love, you can tell he has like a tender heart. So shout out to DJ Richie Sky. Bondi Blue, Bondi Blue, Bondi Blue. Um, just listening to her over the years, and now I mean, I'm not saying that we have like the best of friendships or anything like that, but just being able to connect with these people in some type of way has been pretty dope. It's been pretty dope. Looking at their craft and their work is an inspiration. It's an inspiration to me to keep moving, to keep striving. Let's see who else. I know there are a lot of other people. Charge it to my head, and the fact that it's still morning, and y'all forgive me too for doing this. Um, Charge it to my head and on my heart if I forget anybody, as far as people who I've watched along the way, who I've made some type of connection with this year. Um, I really think that's it, because one of the things that I've learned in 2022, just and I don't the crazy thing is I have a really genuine spirit, and like to make connections with everybody. I like to support everybody, and I like to see the good in everybody, and I know that that's not always the best thing to do, right? But I've learned in 2022, a lot of things um, that have taken place over the last few months have really been an eye opener for me to stay focused and understand that there is a better purpose in what I'm doing. And I don't really have to go down that road of the negativity. Like I really, y'all don't understand. When I stopped covering Love and Marriage Huntsville, my head became so free. It became so free. It became so like I was like, "Okay, I feel good." And everybody was telling me in the comment section, like, "We can tell that you you are like really, you're really a different person since you're not reviewing, meaning you're more giddy, you're more upbeat." And so for me, I've learned that sometimes you just don't have to go down that path that other people are going down. You know what I mean? And not to say that anybody that's reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville is going down a bad path. That's not what I'm saying at all. I just felt like being in that sector of people who, just constantly we got to keep the drama going. I felt the need to just release myself from that. So y'all already know where I stand with Love and Marriage Huntsville. I will review the reunion. But after that, Love and Marriage Huntsville won't. It won't be necessary for me to even. I mean, I may speak on them here and there, but it's not. I'm not reviewing the show or anything of that sort, right? Um, Good morning, everybody. Let me speak to y'all real quick. Kimmy Nicole, Simply Elegant One, good morning. Mia, good morning. Too Feisty, good morning. Breaking news. Yes, Miss Jaguar Wright is definitely outside, honey. Good morning, Yvette. Good morning, Jamie. Good morning, Felicia. Good morning, baby girl 1981. Good morning, Tennessee girl. Good morning, Miss Yvonne. Good morning, Sharice. Good morning, Miss Major. Good morning, St. James. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Lisa Foster, for joining us. Good morning, Q. I ain't feel like I ain't seen you in a while, Q. I know you probably been working or with family or whatever, but welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back. But okay, so we were just reflecting on 2022. So I've made great connections with people on YouTube, Prosperity, Thick Girl, um, as far as content creators, Ranting with Ricardo, Jeremy, of course, Scotty, of course. And these are people that you see that are constantly supporting. Whether we agree to disagree, I feel like this year has been the year of understanding. This year has been the year of manifestations as well. And for me, it's like manifesting and saying that I only want good energy around me. If I can disagree with you and we still can love each other at the end of the day and still support each other, then I know that me and you good. We good. And we can have a lasting friendship if that's the way that it can be. We can disagree and still move in love in everything that we do. And how do we move in love? And that's by supporting each other, right? So the official Thais report. Y'all know I love mother. I love mother. I love that man. He is hilarious. He is hilarious. Um, he's been super amazing, super supportive in this game. Um, and like I said, you can always disagree, agree, or whatever the case may be. But when you can operate and move in love, it says a lot about your character. I'm just being completely honest. It says a lot about your character. I mean, we may get passionate, we may raise our voice a little bit, you know what I'm saying? We may do all of that stuff, but I feel like at the end of the day, if you can still disagree and move in love, it builds great connections because we're not made to always agree. We're not. We're not always made to have the same opinion about everything. So I feel like again, it says a lot about who you are. And I could be the only person thinking like that. I mean, I don't know. But that's just how I feel. With Gerald Jackson of the NCB, over the last few months, we've gained a great connection. Making sure that these people get justice, that the injustices are happening too. It's been pretty dope doing that. Um, you know, Although it is a trigger to talk about these stories just because of situations that have happened to me in my life as well, I feel like the justices again have to be served, and so it can't happen without us not discussing it. So that's the reason why I bring it to you guys. Although I do want you guys to understand that it can be triggering, right? But we still got to get the stories out. So, um, this year being able to be in the spirit of giving back has been amazing as well. I do owe a couple of people some things, and I promise I still got you. I've been My mind has been going a million places. However, I wanted to say this. Um being able to do that and being able to show love over this holiday season has been amazing to me. And I'm gonna try to say this without being emotional, only because you guys don't realize when you get a call from someone and they tell you, how you've impacted them, how you've been a blessing to them. Those are great things that you like to hear. And if you don't strive to hear those types of things, if you don't strive to be those types of things, I don't know what to tell you. But my goal every day is to make someone smile, make someone's day by just doing the smallest gesture. Hopefully, that does something for you. That's just who I am. I'm a peaceful person. I love hard. And so again, this year has just been a year of learning. I'm still learning. It's been a great opportunity to be in these YouTube streets. But let me just go ahead and thank the Patreons. Thank you guys so much for the support that you guys give me. I realize now we are now having more engagement in Patreon, and I love that. I love that. To have conversations, to talk. I love that. I love that. So thank you guys for my Patreons that support that continue to pay for the Patreon access. Thank you guys so much. To my subscribers, my mods, to everybody who shows consistent love, to those of you who donate to the channel consistently. Thank you guys for the love so much. Like 2022 has been amazing because of you guys. And I can't thank you guys enough. I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. I really, really do. Um, I if I'm forgetting someone, um, I think my members on the channel, again, my subscribers, my day ones, people who have been here like LMV, thank you, Simply Elegant One, Kimmy, Q. There are people who have been here from, I ain't gonna say from the beginning, but y'all been here for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been here for a very long time. And again, I just appreciate everybody, the connection that I made with like Too Feisty, because I do love her opinion. I love to hear her aspect on a lot of things. To those of you, the subscribers who send me content, and be like, hey, Chef, I know this may be a hard topic, but can you talk about this? I appreciate you guys for doing that, because again, we got to get these stories out. We got to get this stuff out there. It just takes it, it it's a lot, and I appreciate you guys again. I really do. I do. And I can't thank you guys enough. The subscribers, the mods, everybody. Everybody. So um again, I just appreciate you all. Again, Scotty by Nature TV, um, to Jeremy Speaks TV, to and to the people that I no longer speak to, that has helped me along this journey. I appreciate you as well. I really do. From the bottom of my heart. I do. I appreciate any gesture that you have done for me, anything that you've done. I appreciate it. It wouldn't be human of me not to appreciate people who have helped me along the way. Again, we may not speak anymore, but that's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. Um So there's no like emergency or breaking news about Jaguar Wright. We just gonna be talking about some of the stuff that I've been seeing that she's been saying that's been circulating the YouTube streets. That's it. That's it. Nothing nothing that deep. um but again, thank you, Kristen. Thank you. Again, thank you to my supporters, like you guys, my subscribers, who the Don Dons, like y'all have adopted this name, and it has been just absolutely amazing to hear and to see the positivity that pours out from some, like most of you guys, is that comment or whatever, that pours out of you guys. Again, we may have a little mess, a little kiki, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we've grown a community, and I appreciate you guys for it. I really do. I appreciate it. So again, guys, what we are going to do, like I said, I just got to get these channel announcements out of the way. Y'all, we just started this live, so you guys aren't missing anything. Again, like there's no like anything has happened to Jaguar, right? Or anything like that. Anything. I just put Jaguar, right, and more. So I don't want to period, whatever the word is. I don't want to make y'all suspicious or anything like that. So it's just we're going to talk about some things that she said online, whether we agree or disagree about it. Um, so again, thank you guys so much for the love. Thank you. I love you back, Marie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you back, Simply Elegant One. I love you back. Everybody who is sending me love, what's going on? Faith is the substance, educated female life. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Love you back, Vernita. Love you all back. Thank you guys again for the support and for just being there. Um, if you guys didn't tune in last night, we just had a discussion about Shanquilla Robinson. I did also update everyone on the Rasheem Carter case. Also, I did update everyone on what we are trying to do to get justice, or to get Ms. Zakira Kemp's story heard. Um, so we've sent letters to community leaders, to news stations, still working on doing that. You know, anything like that. I want to make sure that we get her story out there, and that is the way that we can help by doing that, right? I feel like if we can discuss the mess, if we can talk about all the hot topics, the mess, I feel like we also can do things to help in our community. And that's a way to give back. It doesn't always have to be monetary. Excuse me. It doesn't always have to be monetary when you do give back. When you give back your time, when you give back your services, when you give back anything of that sort, you're giving back. You're giving back. And so again, I feel like this is a way to help give back as well, by helping in those manners. And thank you. Shout out to everybody who has reached out to me and has said like, hey, what resources do I need to look for? What things do I need to do? So I wanted to make sure that you guys, I will be reaching out to you soon to let you know what we still need for that. Okay. Um, let me read some of y'all comments. Good morning, Nathaniel. Good morning, Gigi. How you doing? How you doing? On winter break and enjoying it. I bet you are. I bet you are. I bet you are. I only been subscribed to you for 1 month this month, and I'm still new. It feels like I've been here forever. I love your content. Looking forward to see what you have in store in 2023. Thank you so much for that, because that's like wishing me well. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you so much for that. Listen, I know I've acted up a few times, you know what I'm saying? I know I've acted up a few times, but it's warranted. Because again, I'm a don't start none, won't be none type of person. So it be warranted. But again, I appreciate you guys again, like you guys have been super, super supportive here on the channel, and it means a lot. It means a lot. It means a lot. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you so much, baby girl 1981, for the super sticker. I really appreciate it. Any support that you guys give on the channel, it means a lot to me. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. I really do. I really do. Thank you so much, Karen, for the Cash App. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you again, baby girl 1981, for the super sticker. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Vita Worship says hi from Denver in the snow. Oh, listen, bless your heart. I hope you are doing well. I know that there are still some places that are still without electricity, still without a lot of things. And I don't know if you guys have paid attention to the news, but sending prayers and love to the family who lost their loved one in the snow and things like that in I believe it was Buffalo, New York, or Brooklyn, somewhere up in New York. um Praying for her family. When I saw that, I was super devastated, but to see the text messages that have now been released of her family and friends being in a group chat and checking on her, and then all of a sudden, she stops responding. It was sad to see, and so I definitely sending prayers and love out to that family. That was sad to see, and it was very triggering, like in a way that I could only imagine what they're feeling. So again, praying for their family and sending love to them, sending love to them. Um, I think that's it as far as just like announcements. Guys, just keep a lookout for 2023. This is about to be dope. It's about to be dope. It's about to be dope. But let me just say this. I have one more thing to say. It wouldn't be good of me to end my little reflections of 2022 without acknowledging the interviews that I've received just this year alone. And guys, I started doing this in May. I started doing this in May. And the interviews that I've oh we okay, I'm not gonna tear up. I'm not gonna tear up. Y'all know I'm a crybaby. But uh, Greg Mathis Jr. Um That was my very first interview. I'm wrong. Scotty was my very first interview. Scotty was my very first interview. I felt like that was huge too because he's he's a giant in this YouTube game. Like he's been doing this thing for 12 years, and so just been watching him here and there, watching his content grow, just watching his channel grow, just watching things grow. Shout out to him. That was a dope interview as well. And for those of you that know, y'all know. Okay, if you know, you know. Let's see. The Melody Cherie interview. Amazing opportunity to sit down and just to ask business questions. You guys just don't really know how I admire people who are empires in business and who really makes great business moves. That was my main goal. I wanted to ask business questions, and that was a dope moment for me to be able to ask those questions, be able to pick folks' brain. I love doing that. I love doing that. So that was an amazing opportunity. It was an amazing opportunity to interview Kiki from Love and Marriage Huntsville as well. That was a dope interview. I think that interview has seen maybe about 9K interviews. Um, so that was amazing as well. I mean, that was really dope. I believe Kiki gives great interviews. Um, let's see. Who else have I interviewed? Lord, Gerald's interview. I feel like that was a great interview as well because that interview really opened a lot of doors to the Shanquilla case. Although people don't want to say it, and it's okay, it's okay. But again, shout out to Gerald for that interview because I feel like that was a great and dope interview as well. I feel like I'm forgetting someone. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. But 2023 got some dope things coming. Dope things coming. Dope interviews coming. I'm super excited. I'm super excited about it. Y'all know I tell y'all all the time, I be so nervous. I be so like I do. I be nervous, but my personality, I think, is just what um gravitates people toward or to me. So I appreciate these moments and being able to talk to these people. And I'm just looking forward to 2023. So something that you guys know uh that it's just been crazy. It's been a crazy year. It's been a crazy year. It's been a crazy year. Here's why I say that. It's been a crazy year. Shout out to everyone who had nominated me for the tab box. Shout out to everybody who nominated me for the tab box. I believe that opened doors for a lot of things as well. So shout out to everybody who did that. Prosperity Thick Girl, T28 or J28T. To everyone who nominated me, to Feisty, Yvonne, everybody who Veronica, everybody who went and nominated me. Thank you so much. To Jeremy, to everybody who did that. Thank you guys so much. You guys don't know what doors you opened for this. So I'm just super excited about it. I have not received it yet. I have not received it yet, which I'm just gonna assume, maybe with the holidays and whatever is going on. Because let's see. And what's going on, everybody that's just coming in? Please, please, please make sure you guys like this video. Please make sure you guys like this video. Please, please, please. You know what? Oh my goodness. Hold on one second, guys. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Anyway. Um Oh, thank you so much, Louisiana Chick, for the super stick. I mean, the super chat. Very proud of you, sir. And the best is yet to come. Thank you guys so much for the positivity. Thank you guys. I really, 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 really appreciate it. All right, let's get into our stories. All right, let's get into our stories. Listen, thank you guys for the love. Please make sure you like this video. Listen, if you're feeling like it and you'd like to donate to the channel, please do so. Um, it is scrolling down at the bottom of the screen. Dollar sign Chef Don Don 2 for Cash App, and Chef Don Don 2 for Venmo. All right. All right, so here is our lineup for this morning. We are going to go ahead and get started with our show. All right, now some things didn't make the thumbnail. I already told you I don't like to crowd up my thumbnails, just because I feel like that's like a turnoff for me, for me. So let's get into some things, y'all. Let's get into some things. Hold on one second. Oh wait. Did I? I know I saved this, but give me just a second. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. All right. Let me remove this. All right. Thank you guys so much for the support. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. And don't y'all start typing this googly stuff in the comment section, okay? Don't start that stuff. Don't start that. Don't start. Don't start that. Jesse's baby girl. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Chef, that you okay, hold on. Chef, that you for be a bright light for me. I suffer from depression really bad, and watching your channel is a positive in my day. I wish you nothing but the best in 2023. Love you. Oh my gosh, thank you guys. I mean, thank you so much, baby girl 1981. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Listen, my main goal has been I want to be nothing but positive to people. I want to pour into people. I hate to see people down. I hate to see, I really do. I hate to see people down. I hate to see people out. I hate to see people going through things. Just because I have a heart. I do hate to see people doing that. So praying for your depression. Because it is a real thing. It is a real thing. And I am so glad that I can be an encouragement and a bright light to your day. And yeah, 2023, y'all gonna have a lot of stuff coming to you that is gonna be positive, uplifting, and hopefully things that can definitely get you through the day. Thank you, thank you. So I appreciate you for telling me that. And thank you, Miss Vernita, for the Cash App. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for the support. I appreciate the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, I got one more. Wait, Two Ferris, are you still in the comments? Are you still in the comments? I saw you say you have an announcement to make before we get into this first story. I see you say you have an announcement. You have an announcement. Hey, proper thigh. Hey, proper thigh. What's going on, Juan Davis? Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Good morning, Felicia. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. Thank you for making a live. Thank you for making a live. I am so glad that you are here. Oh, and then y'all, like 2023, I have some amazing things coming up for the channel. Oh, it's gonna be so dope. It's gonna be so dope. Taking a work. Okay, okay. Um, I only do googly stuff when I see that Scotty is in the chat chaos coordinator. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. um, okay, so we'll go ahead and just get into some stories and then um whenever you're available, um we'll take your announcements. We'll take the church announcements. All right, so I wanted to shout out Megan Thee Stallion for another win, baby. She has won something else, child. She has won something else. So if you guys did not know, she has been in court since I believe last Monday. I believe is when this started, or maybe this past Monday. No, I think it was last Monday. Because the courts observed Christmas on Monday, I believe. So yeah, I believe it was last Monday. It started um where she has some contract issues and some things going on with 1501 certified entertainment. And so shout out to Nancy for being over there and reporting this news here. Megan Thee Stallion just won a round in her contract war with 1501 certified entertainment. The label wanted judge to rule something for the Hollies doesn't qualify as an album under her contract. So one more still owed. Judge just denied the motion. So uh wait a minute. There's another one here. Hold on one second. So dispute proceeds to trial. Now here's another one. Hold on one second, y'all. It was one that was a little bit more detailed. Hold on one second. But anyway, I'm gonna say this. She has won a round. Okay, that's a win. That's a win. That's a win. That's a win. That's a win for a black queen. That's a win for a black queen. So shout out to Megan Thee Stallion for that win. Shout out to Megan Thee Stallion for that win, y'all. Shout out to her for that. All right. Um, all right, so let's get into the next story. Now, this next story has quite a few layers to it. Um, and it kind of ties in with a couple of other people. Now, y'all remember when we did our conversation about Romeo and about uh Master P and all of them, they having issues, father and son having issues, different things like that. And it's things that we see all the time, right? Well, Mr. Kel Mitchell, the Nickelodeon star himself, Mr. Kel Mitchell, is his daughter is in the news speaking about her relationship with her father. Now, there are a lot of comments that I see that are really disturbing to me, and I have to realize, everybody has their own train of thought when certain things like this come out about somebody, because you have some of those who automatically say that whatever the child says is immediately deemed as disrespectful, right? So shout out to Jaguar Wright, because I did listen to one of her lives or one of her videos where she did speak about how she believed Romeo in the situation with Master P. And again, what I found amazing about that particular story is we already know, or we've heard things about Jaguar Wright's relationship as well with her son. So I felt like, again, just listening to that, I agree with what she was saying in that video. However, getting back to Kel, so his daughter, I guess, posted the TikTok first, right? And I guess people was coming at her, by saying, different things in regards to her TikTok that she had posted. So here is the video that she posted to her TikTok in response to what she said. Hold on one second. Here we go. And we're going to listen to this because, again, we go to that automatic, oh, she ungrateful. Oh, she did, she that, she did, she that. But what daughter that don't want to have the love of their actual father? Like, I mean, look, I understand that some of us do have absent fathers or whatever the case may be, but when you had a father who was around you and then now all of a sudden it don't seem like they want to be around you. Let's get into this, cuz it's just, yeah. Anyway, here we go.
Just quickly want to clear some things up. Okay? My dad wasn't there for me for 10 years. So one, he wasn't there for 10 years in my life until I was, he didn't come back in my life until I was 15. And he was out of my life when I was the age of 5. So my dad wasn't financially or emotionally there for me for all of that time, actually. So I think for me personally, if I was a parent who was never in my child's life, I would try to make up for the moments that I wasn't. I would try to be as mothering and nurturing and everything that they need to be, because I wasn't able to provide that to them at a young age. I would. But me and my father are completely different people. And maybe you the same boat as my dad, where you just feel like, well, you can come back after all of that time, and I'm just supposed to naturally love you and naturally be there for you, even though my family, like me, myself, I was homeless. My family's still homeless. My mom still doesn't have a house because he sold the house from my mother. that we were all living in. And I was young, and my mom spent years and years and years fighting for it. That's what I'm mad at him for. That's where I think he's an asshole. Also, an asshole because I have tried to build like a relationship with him, and it's always me driving out to see him. Me driving from Orange County, from Pomona, like so San Bernardino, driving the same boat as my dad to the valley, 2 to 3 hours, constantly for him, constantly to keep up that relationship. And my father wasn't able to do that all for me. He's only visited me, I think, 3 to 4 times in my 4 years of going to college. And the one day that he did come out to see me, it was actually that conversation that happened. He drove out to Orange County where I was living with my boyfriend, and he said that the reason why he doesn't see me, the reason why he can't put in all of that, all of this energy to actually be a father and not just pretend to be for the internet, is because he's an actor. And he doesn't have a normal job like other dads. And that right there to me sounds like bullshit and excuses and slight narcissism. And that's what I have a problem with. To the value.
All right. So y'all heard that, right? Y'all heard that. Now, again, like I said, in my opinion, again, I feel like these folks be out here gaslighting their children, and I don't understand why. But I wanna it's the hypocrisy for me, but let's take a look at something else. Let's take a look at something else real quick. Bam, 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 bam. I don't know if y'all know, but Kel became a reverend. Kel became a reverend down at the Spirit Food Christian Center down there in California. Okay. So Kel is down there, like I say, he a minister down there he a minister now, all right? He a reverend. Let's look at reverends. Now he over the youth. He over the youth. He over the youth. He over the youth. He over the youth, right? He over the youth. Now, how many of y'all knew that this man became a reverend? How y'all knew? Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that? I, I just was wondering, did y'all know that? Because yeah, he's a reverend. And he's over the youth. So for me, for me, for me, I know what y'all say, a pastor's human, he can mess up, he could do all this stuff. I understand that. I get that. I get that. But here's my issue. We gotta stop putting these people in positions that they are still having issues with, such as I'll use Cora Jakes, for example. All right. Then you got all these issues, these allegations around you and children, and you are allowed to still work with children. I have an issue with that. Same with this. Like for me, I feel like again, and y'all can, you could feel how you want to, but I just feel like again, when you are working to try to empower relationships with other people, with other youth and their family, how can you do that and you not empowering your own situation? I'm just saying. That's just how I feel. See, because I mean, OTB, it ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm giving you the example of where I stand with it and what my stance is on it. I feel like again, when you're trying to empower relationships with other people, with their children and their families and stuff like that, because that is what a youth pastor is doing. And then your daughter come out and give us the real tea. Not to mention, I just read an article up on him. Let me send this to myself. I just read an article up on him where about this what is it, $1.2 million that his ex-wife want, all this stuff. Like, it's just, to me, again, I didn't say anything about changing. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I did not say that. What I said was, again, if we are going to empower, there's no change on his daughter's behalf. If she's coming out talking about it, there's no change. He's been a pastor since 2019. When are we going to start holding the folks accountable? I'm just saying. When are we going to start holding the people accountable? Because, again, at this particular point, if you are a pastor, and in my opinion, if you are a pastor trying to empower relationships with other people and their children, you got to make sure your stuff right here is together or on the path of being together. This baby just now coming out with her story, that means it's still going on. You see what I'm saying? You know, you're right. We can listen to both sides of the story, but again, he's a youth pastor empowering other children, and I stand on that. I don't agree with it. I don't agree if you have issues within empowering your own children or empowering what's around you. You can't talk to other people about empowering that. That's deep. That's deep. It goes deep. So you got to be careful. And this is coming from a person who has been adopted, who has gone through things with their adopted family, their biological family, and everything. So I'm just going to keep it this way. I feel like, again, when we touch children's hearts, we got to be extremely careful about the relationships that we are trying to empower. We are trying to empower them to have relationships with their mother and their father, their grandma, whatever the case may be, because that is what a youth pastor is doing. We are teaching the word of God, but we are also building connections and we are building up relationships. Again, I don't agree with it. And I'm just I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I don't. And I also don't agree with every time that a child speaks out that they are being disrespectful, they're being condescending, they're being all these different things. I think that those are excuses that parents like to use when you called out on your stuff. I'm just keeping it a buck. And we've been talking about this. And I understand that this could be very triggering to a lot of people, but I really did want to discuss how these types of things happen every day. And we are continuing the pattern. We're continuing the pattern. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with um I just don't agree with it. I feel like, again, when we are at church, our heart and mind is in a different space. And when you are talking to your children and the fact that they can go in the way that you are teaching them, we got to teach them good principles, good relationships, good principles and good relationships. And that's period. I mean, that's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. Not saying that he's not human and that he can't make a mistake. I'm not saying that at all. But what I am saying, again, is if we are building these genuine connections with families, we are building bridges as a youth pastor, that's what you do, then, I'm going to look at you sideways. Get your coin. Get your coin. Do everything you can. Get your coin. Get your coin. Get your coin. But I mean, that's just how I feel. Same with, and again, here's my thoughts too. Like, I don't understand like the gaslighting when we are now discussing how ungrateful. Oh, I've done all the same with Master P. Oh, I've done so much for my son. I've done this, I've done that, but that's not even what this is about. You can't use that as a gaslighting situation when you are being called out about being a father. You can't do that. You can't do that. We got to stop doing that to our children, because again, what that does is it doesn't leave that open line of communication for that person to come to, or for your child to come talk to you about what is really going on out here. I was going through Twitter, and there was a post that was made, and it was talking about the signs of trafficking in Atlanta on the MARTA, or whatever Atlanta's train system is, right? And the comments that I read saying that the person was delusional, they crazy, they this, they that. This is the very reason why people don't talk. So if I can't have that relationship with my parent where I can come and talk to you about what is going on out here in the real world, I mean, what we doing? What we doing? What we doing? Open those lines of communication. Open them. Open the lines of love and understanding. Don't flip out every time your child come to talk to you about something that doesn't do anything but fold them up. And you never even know if anything is happening to your child. Your child could be out here being, I'm sorry, the grape juice word, and you would never know. Why? Because we don't have those open line of communication. I don't feel protected. So again, that's just how I feel about when we are touching the lives of children. It becomes something that we understand that children learn, and they act upon what they've learned. I'm just saying. Just saying. And those are just that's just again just how I truly feel about the entire situation. Like, again, yes, we can listen to both sides of the story, but we I definitely hold people who are in leadership like this to a different standard, because again, our children are learning based off of what you are teaching. So hopefully, I'm just saying, I just wanted to bring that up in this conversation. I know a lot of people probably disagree, but that's just how I feel. I hope y'all like the video though. Hope you like the video. Hope you subscribe. Subscribe, honey. Subscribe. And bang that notification bell so you don't miss nothing. Cause I see my friend came in here windmilling about y'all not liking the video, and I don't be understanding what's up with that. Y'all don't like to wipe y'all feet when, I mean, like, what's the tea when y'all come in people's house? Y'all don't like to speak. What's that? Y'all don't like to speak when you come in people's house? I don't know what y'all problem is, but get it together. Don't do me. Speak to me. Like the video. um Absolutely, you are absolutely right. Simply elegant one, and that's why I say again, when you are, again, it's different when it comes to children for me, because again, they're growing and learning based off of what you're teaching them, based off of what they see. So if you don't got your relationship right, or even trying to attempt to build on that relationship, because she's clearly letting us know that she been trying to build on this relationship and she can't. She constantly has to go to him. I'm telling you, it's triggering, because that's the same with me. Like, I tell you guys all the time, like, I don't mind being upfront and honest with you guys, but for me, that's the way it is with my parents. I have to go to them for everything. Like, I even have to check up on them. Like, I'm not they don't they don't check up on me. They don't call me. They don't do any of that stuff. I'm the one that has to do that. You know what I mean? And it's one of those things where it just gets old, because you feel like, again, like, dang, you're my parent. Like, you're not gonna ever pick up the phone and be like, "Hey, you good? You need this, you need that." Not saying that you owe me anything. Not saying that you, well, I'm adopted, so I'm just gonna say this again, not that you owe me anything, but I feel like again, a relationship with your child is like a two-way street. If you don't open that line of communication, if you're not able to really be, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Again, I just feel like I told y'all the incident, like when I go to the hospital, this is why it's so triggering to me, is because like my parents would come up there and they would stay like 5 minutes. Oh, I don't like the hospitals. I don't like the hospitals. And then they're not like really talking to me. They're talking amongst themselves, looking out the window. Like, I mean, that is a horrible feeling. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. That's a horrible feeling because I'm in the hospital and you think I like hospitals too? Come on now. I mean, well, I don't for me, I just don't get it. And I feel like a lot of times parents like to gaslight, well, what have I've done so much for you. I've done this, I've done that. Just like stop it. When I call you out on what I feel like you aren't doing as a parent in my eyesight as your child, don't get upset with me and saying I'm being disrespectful, especially if I'm delivering it to you in a respectful manner. It's so easy for you to gaslight and say, "Oh, you being disrespectful." Oh, you start wanting to throw up all these scriptures and stuff like that. Stop that. Stop it. Stop it, because it doesn't work anymore. It doesn't work anymore because the ultimate thing is have a conversation with your child and understand where those feelings are truly coming from. Period. Point blank. The phone lines work both ways. You are absolutely right. You call me, and I'm gonna call you. That's just the way it is. Like me and my sister had that relationship. We understand that when one of us is free, we're gonna pick up the phone and call, see what's going on. Whether it's 5 times a day, or 2 times a day, or once a day, it's still gonna happen. And I feel like again, it just puts you in an ultimate position to not feel like you are wanted and accepted by your own parents. And to have to do everything to gain a relationship with them, it gets old. It gets old because you expect for me to continue to pour out everything that I have, but you're not pouring nothing that you have in for me. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. We gotta stop that. We gotta stop it. If your child again is not delivering these things to you in a disrespectful manner, whether you whether you a military dad, whether you know what I'm saying, like we have to at some point understand that those open line of communications have to happen. That is the ultimate reason why I never told my mom up until I told my mom what happened to me. That is the ultimate reason. I never had that line of communication where I felt like I can talk to my mom about things that I had a fear of, that consistently clouded my mind, that consistently made me caused me to act different, caused me to act, and then people calling that out, people calling that, you acting different, you doing this, you doing that, you feel that. But to not have that open line of communication with someone that you feel like should be there to protect you is a horrible feeling. It's a horrible feeling. And I'm quite sure there's a lot of you that can relate. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I can't stand the ultimate gaslighting. Like, Kel, I just feel like if you come out with your side of the story, please don't gaslight your baby. Please don't do that. Don't do that. We got to stop doing that. Don't do it. Cause I feel like you can still well, I know you can still tell the truth without gaslighting your baby. Oh, you need to be grateful because I've done this and I've done that. You need to be grateful. You need to do. Come on, man. I'm grateful. I'm just calling you out on your bluff. And so since I'm calling you out on your bluff, it automatically makes me ungrateful. Oh, okay. No, that's not the case here. That's not the case. And y'all, I mean, what? for me, it's about being real and being truthful. And I'm speaking from experience when I say this. I'm speaking from experience, meaning you just gotta be open. You gotta be open because if you not, it just causes that relationship to dwindle to a point to where your children don't want to talk to you about them being hurt, about somebody doing something to them. You know what I'm saying? And let's say this. Let me say this. Let me also say this. And I'm not trying to tell anybody how to parent their children. What I am saying though is think from the perspective of your child and think about what we are dealing with and the stories that we see every day. I just covered a story yesterday or the day before yesterday of a young lady who was 23 years old, shot by her ex-boyfriend 15 times. And guess what? Her dad was right in the house when he heard the gunshots. He came right outside and witnessed his daughter laying there in a puddle of blood. But she had been going through things with him, with the ex-boyfriend. He knew of some of the things that they were going through, but he didn't know everything. And again, I think it's that generational thing too. It becomes a generational thing too. And I know a lot of y'all don't like this good talking. A lot of y'all don't like this good talking, but it becomes a generational thing where we carry it. We carry it over. We carry that thing over. And so it seems like it's the right thing to do. But just again, think in your mind like take your child's thoughts, take their heart, and truly understand exactly where they could be coming from. And that's really all I wanted to say about Jaguar Wright as well. Like she's come out and she started talking again, and she was talking about Master P and Romeo, you know, about their relationship and how she believed Romeo, and I, was saying the same thing. Like my sentiments were her sentiments. Like I truly believe exactly where he's coming from. And at the end of the day, I felt like Master P again was gaslighting his son. You did a whole interview, and in that interview, you wasn't even 2 minutes in before you started saying, well, I done this for my son, and I done that for my son, I done this for my son, I done that for my son. I'm sorry, but what are the qualifications of you being a parent? I'm just saying, what are the qualifications of you being a parent? What are the things that you are supposed to do as a parent? Why throw that up in your child's face every time they call you out on your bluff? You was supposed to do that, right? You were supposed to. And then you took him down a different path because he became a star. He became a child star. So I feel like again, while I do respect what he does for the community, I respect all of that. But at the end of the day, what Romeo felt was a valid feeling. And what Master P chose to do was he chose to continue to gaslight his son on social media and proved his son right out of everything that he said. He specifically said at that particular time, you take everything to social media. It was a gaslighting moment. And so I agree that I feel like again, we got to understand that that's not the answer to the relationship with our children. That's not the answer. Oh well, I bathed your butt. I done this. I done that. I done paid this. I done paid that. I done this. I done that. I done this. I done that. Okay, thank you. But let's talk about what you not doing. Let's talk about my feelings. Let's not talk about the monetary things that you've done. Let's talk about how I feel. And can you not judge me when I come to you about how I feel? Yeah. Those are the things that truly I want parents to just look at those things, not telling you how to parent your child, not telling you what to do, not doing none of that. Just giving you an aspect of a giving you an aspect from true feelings and what truly happens. It's tough, but it's right. It's tough, but it's right. You know, you're right. They say it in church. Parents need to hear these babies out. They didn't ask to be here. When a child is crying out, I don't care about both sides. Make it right with your kids. Windmill on that. LOL. Thank you so much for the super chat. And I agree with you. I do agree with you. And that's why I say I feel like it's a gaslighting situation when we start to say that it's kind of like we make what they say not valid. It makes them their feelings not valid. And that's again a path of generational things that we go through where we continue to make people feel that way. And that's not right. It's not right. It's not right. In my opinion, it's not right. I was a child, you were supposed to bathe me with a LOL. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like again, we use things that are supposed to be done as parents. I mean, at the end of the day, you brought this seed into this world. You brought this seed into this world. And so for you to then say, uh, well, you know, I done this, I done paid this, I done paid that, I done this, I done that. You know, thank you, Havana. Yes, I agree. I agree. But you know, I feel like again, what we choose to do is we choose to use these things that we were supposed to do as a parent to gaslight our children's feelings. You know, there's some good talking this morning. There's some good talking this morning. It's 87 of y'all in here. There's some good talking this morning. If y'all feel like it's some good talking, go on and like the video. Go on and like the video because at the end of the day, what I want you guys to do is just take into consideration how your child may be feeling based off of how we've raised them. And let's stop gaslighting them. Let's stop gaslighting them. I used to hear that a lot. Have a conversation, and because maybe it kind of don't go, you know, in a way of my parent, then I'm ungrateful or I'm disrespectful. And I feel like again, if I deliver it to you in the most respectful way, I feel like again, and even if I'm having that conversation with you, I mean, it's no way to come at it feeling any type of way when someone has continued to do stuff to you as a child, continue to M words, you continue to R words, you continue to do all these things. And then when you get ready to have this conversation, there's no way for me to literally have this conversation without being angry. So if I slip up and cuss, okay, what's up with it? You see what I'm saying? I feel like there's multiple ways that you guys can look at this. And again, I just want people to look at the parents, I'm sorry, the child's view as a parent. All right. All right. So let's see. Hold on one second. Because the dogs are about to go crazy. Hold on one second, y'all. All right. So next story I want to get into briefly. Um uh-oh, hold on. One second, y'all. They about to go crazy. Um, okay, so we talked about Jaguar, we talked about Megan, we talked about Kel. Okay, let's get into this other story. let's see. Oh, sorry, guys. Uh, okay. So the next story I wanted to get into was this boxer. This seems to be a never-ending situation. He was arrested for DV. All right, he was arrested for DV, and um he speaks out. He is released from jail and he speaks out and he gives his side of the story. And guys, one thing I'm gonna say really quick in regards to this is we gotta understand um that this be a lot. Hold on. Um he apologized for being off of that. I did not want to forgive him, but my brother instead I told him how I mm, 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 mm. Yeah, I mean, you gotta. I mean, sometimes it's gonna ache. Sometimes it's gonna ache, but you gotta hear it. You gotta hear your child out. You do. Unfortunately, although it may hurt, you gotta hear them out. Um, so I was reading true, but there's another side. What about parents that have done everything for their child emotionally, financially, in every way, but you finally hold them accountable and they are angry? Well, I think that that's different. That's not what I'm speaking about, and that's none of these people's testimony. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? But I get where you're coming from, and there are children who can be extremely ungrateful. But my whole thing is what I mean by it is as parents, if we know that our child is literally calling us out on one of our bluffs, right? And we go to saying that we provided all this for them. We've done this for them. We've done that for them. They should be grateful. That's what I'm saying about the whole gaslighting thing. If you've done that and you know you've done that, then that's understandable. I get it because there are children who act out, um, although those things are provided to them. I totally understand exactly where you're coming from. While I agree that I feel like there are children out there that totally dismiss things that their parents have done for them. Totally get that. Totally get that. Not really speaking about that because I understand it. But my thing is the whole gaslighting stuff. Majority of black parents want credit from their children for things that they've supposed to do as parents. Yeah, and that's how I feel. You know what I mean? My mistake was doing too much and not making him responsible as a child. I did everything, and I've heard that from a lot of parents. I've heard that from a lot of parents, and I can totally understand that and respect that aspect and that way of thinking. Um, because I have heard that. You know, I do have family members who, they did literally have everything. And now, things have happened to them. And so I totally understand and get exactly where you're coming from with that. And so I my whole thing was the gaslighting of each of these situations, and we can totally see it in the child's story. And we definitely see it from Master P because he responded. You know what I mean? So that's just that on that. Okay. Um Gervonta Gervonta Davis. Is that his name? All right. So some of this stuff is graphic. The 911 call. So his um alleged this alleged lady called 911 stating that he was doing all these things to her, and um he eventually came out with his side of the story after he was released from jail, stating that she has done some things such as she it's really graphic, guys, but she put poop on his toothbrush and wiped it on the mirror and spit in his face and all kind of stuff. And so here's bottom line, like the DV, the putting the hands on each other, whether it's woman first, man first. I don't agree with, you know, either or. Um, I don't. I do not at all. So yeah, I just don't agree. I don't agree. Um, so in this situation, it's just you see both sides. You honestly both see both sides and you hear both sides. It's crazy. It's crazy. So listen, guys, today is a big day for me. I do start filming today. And I'm super excited about it. Guys, be on the lookout for these different projects that we have coming up. I'm super excited about them all coming to you guys in 2023. 2023. We gon' it's some things that's coming. It's some things that's coming. So again, I appreciate you guys for supporting. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you like this video. There were at least, I believe I saw about 110 people in here at one time. So y'all make sure that you let's see how many likes we got on this video. 67 likes. Wow. I see how it is, y'all. I see how it is. I see how it is. 67 likes. Wow. 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 That's hurtful, y'all. Man. Oof, oof. Ow! Man. Man. 67 likes was, I mean, what? 68? What's oh, okay, I guess. Whatever. Guess y'all ain't like what I was saying. But I mean, I hope y'all have a I hope y'all have a good day. I mean, cause y'all don't even want to show no free love today. I'm scared to even ask for if y'all like to donate to the channel, child. But please donate to the channel. Please donate to the channel. Uh um so uh okay. Two Fights, are you still listening? I know you say you have an announcement, but let me say this. So somebody asked me, "What am I filming?" Um, okay, so I can give you guys two hints. Um, so I'm filming for an upcoming project that will be released um in the beginning of February. Okay. Um, I am also filming for a collaboration that is a commercial. I actually start on that this evening. Well, not this evening, but this after. Well, in about a few hours. I start doing that for a collaboration that I'm doing with the water company. Um, I can tell you guys that. Let's see what else. There's a slew of other things that I'm working on as well. Content for the channel. I got a lot that I am doing. Okay, you say you got an announcement. I need to drop the link. Is that what you're saying? Now, now listen. If I drop this link, y'all gotta understand that this link is only for Too Feisty. Okay, this is only for Too Feisty. Only for Too Feisty. Okay. But yes. Then, like I said, I have other collabs that I'm working on. But yeah, I start doing a lot today. Hello, Esther. How are you? Thank you guys for the congratulations. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Okay, let me remove this and come back to the screen. Oh, wait. Okay, here we go. Good morning. Oh, it's afternoon for you.
Greetings, greetings, chef. Before I get started, Ellen V. Now, my good sister in Christ, I expect a lot more from you. I caught that shade in the comments. but I'm gonna choose to go with God today. We supposed to we supposed to stick together when our back is against the wall and Francine is coming for our neck. It's the two of us with our backs to each other, windmilling for our lives. We cannot turn on one another.
It's
Okay.
the Florida. It's the Florida.
I want the peoples to know. Um, Chef, do me a favor, sweetheart. Can you remind the people again what joyous occasion we will be celebrating on next week?
Oh, hey, we're gonna be celebrating the chef's 30th birthday. 30th
Yes.
birthday, y'all. That's right.
Can you remind the people what day are we're referring to? You just told them what day.
Oh,
You ain't tell them what day.
sorry. January 3rd, Tuesday, January the 3rd is my 30th birthday, guys. So
Tis Capricorn season. Tis Capricorn season.
tap in, tap in, tap in. Okay.
So my church announcement. I was hoping to say this before we got into the story and got too deep, but it's okay. We are very very busy today. The girls are working. Um, we are planning some birthday festivities. The chef don't know nothing about it either, so he just gonna be looking like, huh, what? We are planning some birthday festivities, and I am just gonna be reminding y'all on the daily that you're gonna need to be here or be square. Okay. Clear your calendar for the 3rd, the evening of the 3rd. Y'all gonna want to be here that day. The one day y'all ain't gonna want to be late. It's gonna be that day. So I'm putting everybody on notice. Tell your friends, go ahead and get in the group chat and let them know. The trolls are welcome. Okay, we love a paying troll. The trolls are welcome. We gonna be celebrating. It's gonna be a
Hey,
celebrate that day. Y'all better be here on the
hey.
evening of the 3rd. Okay.
Come on, y'all. Y'all gonna be celebrating me.
I'm
Oh,
just
that's
letting
so
y'all know.
dope. That is so dope. That is so dope. I
It's some
appreciate y'all.
conversations happening.
Uh-oh.
It's some things
I'm a
at
little
work.
nervous though. Oh Lord.
I ain't inclined to tell y'all what yet, but just know y'all gonna want to be here. We
Oh.
gonna be showing out that day. Nobody's gonna be on
Mm.
their best behavior. Not a single soul.
We're not gonna have no decorations today.
None. No decorations in the stove. Definitely none put up around the house. Just understand. Y'all gonna want to be here. I'm gonna be letting
I'm gonna
y'all
have
know.
decorations. I'm gonna get me. Yeah, wait. Yeah, I'm gonna have a whole set. Don't play with me.
The goal for that day is to
I bet you.
cackle.
Oh
I want
yeah,
a
I'm
good
here for
belly wrenching throat. You know how you laugh so hard after you're done, you say, whoo. I want that for
it.
everybody.
I've kikied and chuckled over the last couple of days, and yeah.
I want it to be that woo after you done laughing. So again, everybody, that's literally all I wanted to say. That is the you might need to LNV. You might need to because I don't know what shape y'all gonna be in the next day. I can't promise
Y'all
you.
better take off.
Or at least come in a little late. Go on and put your supervisors, your TLs on notice.
Ah.
You might
My
have to
mom
call
birthday.
off. I don't want y'all to get in no trouble now. Don't blame me.
Oh, Sonya. Okay, first of all, Sonya, don't do us like that. Don't do us like I don't even know what
Oh,
smoke
my
y'all
brother's
have.
birthday is on the 17th. I have a lot of January birthdays, a lot of
I do too.
Capricorns.
I do too. So my sister's birthday is on the 4th. Mine's is on the 3rd. And guys, we are the
My
same
godmother's
age.
is also on the 3rd.
Come on, godmother.
Mm-hmm.
We share or we're the same age for a day. So I love it. Oh, not coming from a Sagittarius, because let me tell y'all, baby, okay, baby, a Sagittarius and a Cap don't mix. That's why. That's why. That's why. Um, there are only three signs that I feel like I don't really mix well with like that, and that is Sag, and some of y'all about to be mad. Aries and Leos. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Two favorite. What are you?
I'm a Cancer. Thank you very
Okay,
much.
okay. Ooh, baby.
Cause I don't like your
Excuse
tone
me.
just now when you was asking me.
Excuse
Like you
me.
was looking for a specific one.
I
I
was
peeped that.
I was
I
about
caught
to
that. First
say.
L and D, not you. I'm just saying. I don't know what's today gonna look like.
My brother is on the 4th, my daughter's is on the 21st, and my son is on the 16th. Come on. They got good birthdays. They got good birthdays, period. I'm an Aries. Let me tell you something. The Aries, yeah, because we don't
Child, don't pay him no attention.
Chef, I was waiting for a Virgo. I could
Y'all
deal
about to
with
be down there
Virgo.
defending y'all astrological signs. Don't pay the chef no attention, child.
Well, first of all, somebody can
Why is keeping
screen
Nicole
record
choosing
this.
violence? What is going on?
Somebody can screen record this and send it to them. I don't care. But the
Wait,
smoke,
educated female life, not us having the same birthday. Wait a minute.
come on,
Listen,
same
I
birthday.
told y'all special people are born in July. I done told y'all that.
Mm, well, I ain't gonna say what I want to say. Uh, we are stubborn in one if she's a cancer.
So
Wait.
first Florida slander, not cancer slander. Am I wanted here? Am I wanted over here?
Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something.
This ain't about to
I
be
can
a
deal
gang up
with.
on me day
I
again.
promise I can deal with every sign except for the ones that I named. I'm sorry. Listen, these Aries, whew, baby, an Aries will argue you until you ain't got no more breath in your body. Okay.
My mom's one. I know.
Ooh, baby, and they right. Baby, you can't tell them they not right. You can't tell them they're
Blue
not
in the
right, and
face.
they
And
gonna
they know they be wrong. And they still gonna argue you down.
argue you down. I told one of my friends who's an Aries, you was 2 hours late. No, I was 20 minutes late. Okay, like let's get the timestamps out. You gonna justify this 20 minutes based off of these 2 hours? That's what we not about to do. The Aries like to play. Aries like to play. Y'all like to be right. See, y'all can agree with me. Y'all can agree with me. Yes, thank you for the agreeing. Thank you for the agreeing. Leos are bossy, baby. Bossy, bossy. They think they run you. I get it. You're a lion, but you're not my lion.
You know what?
You cannot roar over here and tell me what to do. Roar over there with your mama and them, but don't roar over here with me.
This is starting to feel personal.
My best friend was a Sagittarius, baby. We didn't get along whatsoever, but we was best friends. We truly loved each other, but we could not stand each other or stand each other's opinions. Child, I am moody and spoiled my husband. He swooped in and made it worse. That's a fact. Me and my husband is the Aries and they apart, and the men is something else. Yeah, I will say that Aries men are definitely something else. I would have to say I ain't never really just ran across a questionable Aries female. I'm just saying I haven't. I haven't. Um I typically get along with Aries females, but I can't get along with now one of the Leos. Y'all boss, male and female. I birthed two Aquarius. I can deal with Aquarius too. In doses,
Oh, and Aquariuses, baby.
in doses.
Historically, we have not had the best experiences.
Y'all ever um seen Aries and Pisces? My mom and sister, two Aries, and another sister is a Pisces, and they be tussling. Baby, you know what's crazy? So I don't tussle like the crazy thing is my mom is a Capricorn. My mom is right there on the day. She on the
Jeff, I
24th.
gotta take this call. I'm gonna drop down.
Okay. My mom is a Capricorn. My sister's a Capricorn, and I'm a Capricorn. Me and my sister get along like this. Me and my mom, baby. I don't know how far I could separate these. Woo, we don't get along. But yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, Aquarius is like sneaky. They are oh oh oh. Not y'all tussling in the comments. Not y'all tussling in the comments. Listen, please make sure y'all like this video on y'all way out. Please make sure y'all like this video on y'all way out. Yeah, I happen to look what I see, what y'all see is what I don't see that on my screen Like I don't see how clear I look and stuff like that on the stream yard. But ooh, he looks good. He looks good. Y'all make sure y'all like this video. Let's see how many likes on here now. 81. I can deal with that. I really would have liked 100 likes on this video, but if y'all watching the playback, please don't forget to like the video. Please don't forget to like the video. Make sure you subscribe to Patreon. That is where we are doing our Best Man series review. Is over in Patreon. $3 to join Patreon. Please, please, please go ahead and join Patreon. Sorry if you guys would like to show love to the channel. Free way is by liking this video. If you would like to monetarily bless the channel, do so $ Chef Don Don 2 for Cash App or via Venmo at via Venmo as just Chef Don Don 2. All right. Period, point blank. All right. Y'all, it's a king's birthday in 5 days. 5 days. We have 5 days. 5 days. 5 days. And I'm gonna be an old one. I'm gonna be an old one. All right. I'll check you guys later. Peace out. Blessings.